Salam alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Sabbahakum Allahu bi kulli khair. Bonjour tout le monde. Aujourd'hui, Inch'Allah, je vais vous expliquer le cours numéro 6 de notre programme pour les nouveaux arrivants. The program of the newcomers to be able to proceed with their friends in the school or with your friends in the school in the next trimester or the next semester, Inch'Allah. Donc aujourd'hui, avant de commencer, on va réviser ensemble la phrase et on a déjà dit que c'est très important de comprendre et de mémoriser, d'étudier par cœur, to study by heart, to understand well the three parts of the phrase or the four parts. We can say here subject, noun or pronoun, a verb can be first or second or third group verbs. First and second group verbs are regular. It means we have two rules to conjugate these two groups, but the third group verb, just memorize it as it, like verb to be in English, I am, you are, he is. There is no any rule. And here the object and the object is like vocabulary. Okay, and here between the verb and object we can find des articles, des adjectifs et des prépositions, and sometimes des adverbes. Donc on a déjà expliqué ça. Le cours numéro 6, présente-toi. Pendant le cours numéro 5, on a déjà pris une partie ou la première partie de présente-toi. We took the first part of present yourself. Now we will study the self-presentation or the full self-presentation with the whole information we can say in your level A1, the beginners. After that, we will study it with two ways, the monologue and dialogue. What I mean by dialogue, it means question and answer. After that, we will take these answers or the answers of the whole questions, of the personal questions, and we'll make it like monologue. It means you will talk about yourself in 1 or 2 minutes maximum in French with this information. Like here, when I start to talk with you, I say bonjour, bonjour Muhammad, bonjour monsieur, bonsoir Muhammad, bonsoir monsieur. And here the answer is the same, bonjour, bonjour, bonsoir, bonsoir. Assieds-toi, sit down. Comment tu t'appelles? Je m'appelle, and you say here your name. Je m'appelle Muhammad, je m'appelle Hani, je m'appelle Ali. Quel est le nom de ta famille? What is the name of your family? Means the family name. Here we are talking about your first name. Comment tu t'appelles? The first name. But here, quel est le nom de ta famille? And it can be comment s'appelle ta famille? Comment s'appelle ta famille? What's the name of your family too? Ma famille s'appelle, and you say here the name of your family. Par exemple, ma famille s'appelle, par exemple, Al-Arifi, par exemple. Ok, Al-Arifi. Donc, et comment ça s'écrit? Comment ça s'écrit? How to write it? It means spell it, because in the different cultures, sometimes we can pronounce something and we write another thing. Like in Arabic, when we write Mustafa, we pronounce alif at the end, but we write it yeah. We write it yeah. The same idea in English, the same idea in French. Par exemple, the word Mathieu, which is Matthew in English. Mathieu, sometimes we can pronounce it or write it with one T and sometimes with double T. So it's a proper name. There is no any rule to write or to understand the proper names. Just we need to know the words or the letters from the person. Comment ça s'écrit? Ça s'écrit A, L, this is A, but there is no A. Okay, we can write it A, R, E, I, F, Y. Comment ça s'écrit? Ça s'écrit A-L-A, R-E-I-F-Y. Donc, tu as quel âge? Here about your age. About your age. Let me do something. Okay. Tu as quel âge? Par exemple, tu peux dire ton âge. Tu peux dire j'ai 14 ans, par exemple, ou bien j'ai 15 ans. J'ai 16 ans, as you like. Quand es-tu né? So here we can say j'ai 15 ans, you said. Here, quand es-tu né? Quand means when, as we studied the previous session. Quand means when. Es-tu né? This tense is in the past, passé composé. Donc, how do you understand it? It would be like that. Tu, then né. Okay? You were born. Okay, this is the helping verb, and this is the main verb, like the past participle. We studied, inshallah, in the school starting from grade 8 or 9, according to the program. Okay, tu es né. But why we started with a, with the helping verb here? Because in English, it's like in French at this point. We have to say after the question word, the helping verb, then the subject pronoun or the noun, or after that, the PP or the past participle. The same idea. But sometimes we can put est after the question word, like que. If you remember when we said here, when we have quand, we can add here est. And est here has no meaning. Est-ce que tu es né, par exemple. Like that. We can add here est. Why here we wrote est? Just we wrote est to arrange the sentence. What I mean by arrange the sentence? To make it subject, verb, and object if we have. The same point we did with que, if you remember. Que, which means what, we wrote after it, est-ce que, par exemple, tu fais. Qu'est-ce que tu fais? And because here we have here two vowels, they and the other E, they canceled the first E. This one, they canceled the first E and replaced it with apostrophe, and they canceled this space. To be qu'est-ce que. What does it mean qu'est-ce que? It means the que and est, they added it just to arrange the sentence after the question word. But est has no meaning. It has only a function. Hope you understand this point. After that, je suis né. The answer, quand es-tu né? Okay. When you were born. Je suis né. Okay, I was born, and here we say, je suis né le, and we say here, the date, par exemple, le 5 décembre, par exemple, 2000, let's say 2000, par exemple, 12. 2012, par exemple. Quelle est ta nationalité? What's your nationality? What is your nationality? Je suis, and you say here your nationality, je suis saoudien, je suis égyptien, je suis tunisien, je suis algérien. Let's write algérien, par exemple, or algérienne for féminin. Okay, but because we are the boys section, so we wrote algérien only without any. But this is the féminin, by the way. Okay, the any. Okay. After that, à quelle école vas-tu? To what school vas-tu? Do you go? Okay. After à quelle école, we can say est-ce que. To make it à quelle école est-ce que tu vas? But we can leave it like that. This is the standard way to say it. Langue soutenue. Donc, je vais à l'école internationale d'Al-Uruba. Je vais à l'école, there's no any other option because we are in Al-Uruba International School. Je vais à l'école, I go to school, or to the, this is the, and this is to the school, and this is international, d'Al-Uruba of Al-Uruba. En quelle classe es-tu? En quelle classe es-tu? In what class? And here, I mean, en quelle classe or année? It can be class or année. Année means year, academic year. Academic year. And here class means a class. Je suis en. Here you can say, par exemple, and we said that. Cinquième, it means grade 7. Quatrième, it means grade 8. Troisième, it means grade 9. Seconde, it means grade 10. And the première, it means grade 11. And the terminal, je suis en terminal. It means I am in grade 12. Okay, I am senior. And here we say the color. It can be, par exemple, blanc, means white. It can be violet, violet. It can be bleu, according to the color. It can be orange, like that. It can be any other. D'argent, d'argent means silver, and any other color. Où habites-tu? Where do you live? Where do you live? But pay attention that we said that in French there is no do or does or did. Just we read the main verb, like here, habite means live. Where live you? This is the literal translation, if we can say. Okay, here, où tu habites? Donc, j'habite dans, and here we say the number of the building in the beginning. Or we said the previous session, we say dans une maison, in a house, or an apartment, or dans une villa. Par exemple, dans une, or dans un appartement, we explained the previous session that we can say dans un appartement, dans une maison, or dans une villa. And here we say the number of the road. We say the number of the road. It can be, par exemple, 12. It can be 12. This is the number of the building in this road, on this street. Okay, 12. The number of the building. After that, rue, we say the name of the street. Rue, par exemple, Ibn Rushd. This is the name of the school's street, of the street of the school. Ibn Rushd, 12, this is the number of the building. And this is rue means street. And this is Ibn Rushd, the name of the street. After that, au quartier, Al-Rafia, par exemple. Ok, Al-Rafia, à Riyad en Saoudite. À Riyad en Saoudite. Tu as des frères et sœurs. Tu as des frères et sœurs. You have brothers and sisters. Oui, j'ai. And we can say here, j'ai par exemple un frère. Only one brother. J'ai un frère. Okay, and when we have only one brother, we cancel this S. If we have more than one, we keep the S and write j'ai deux frères, j'ai trois frères, j'ai quatre frères, j'ai cinq frères, as you like to say. After that here, et sœur. Sœur here, if you have only one sister, you say une. And in this case, you cancel the S. But starting from two, you keep the S. J'ai deux sœurs, j'ai trois sœurs, j'ai quatre sœurs, j'ai cinq sœurs, as you like to say. Non, je n'ai pas de frères. If you don't have brothers or sisters, you can say non, je n'ai pas de frères. I don't have any brother, or I don't have brothers. Or if you don't have sisters, you can say je n'ai pas de. We cancel frère and replace it with sœur. Je n'ai pas de sœur. Je n'ai pas de sœur. Or you can say je n'ai pas de frère et de sœur. Or you can say je n'ai pas ni frère ni sœur. I don't have brothers and sisters both. Or sisters. Il y a combien de personnes dans ta famille? Il y a means there is or there are, but pay attention that il y a here, it's invariable. Invariable, it means we cannot change it. It's like expression or idiom. Always, it's like that. There is or there are, il y a. Try to memorize it, it's very important. Il y a combien de personnes? How many persons or how many people or how many members? Dans ta famille, in your family. Dans ma famille, il y a 5 personnes. 5 people. Mon père, ma mère, mon frère, ma soeur et moi. Sure, you can say anything. Mon père s'appelle Ali. Pay attention that this is a very important thing. Sometimes you can say to me, I don't want to talk about my family. The point is to be able to talk about yourself in general. So in the real life, in the school or in the oral exam, if I ask you this question and it will be in the oral exam, sure, this part, sure, 100% it will be in the oral exam, or the whole oral exams in the whole years and the whole trimesters, you can say things imaginary things. It means not real things. For example, if the name of your dad, sure, when you say to me, my name is Omar Muhammad, so mon père s'appelle Muhammad. Okay, but if you want to say like here, ma mère s'appelle Sarah, I wrote the name of the mother is Sarah. Elle est une femme au foyer, she doesn't work. Femme au foyer, like we say in Arabic, Rabbat Manzil. Et a 40 ans. Just, I wrote it. I don't want the real things. It's not a point to talk about the personal things or not. The point is to be able to talk about yourself. This is the point. So if you don't want to say the real things, okay, you are welcome. There is no any problem. But if I need you to talk about something person, to be able to talk about yourself. This is the point. Mon père s'appelle, par exemple, Mohammed. Let's say, mon père s'appelle Mohammed. Il est, he is. And here we say the job, his job. The job, par exemple, il est ingénieur ou docteur. Let's say, docteur, par exemple. Il est ingénieur. Il est un homme d'affaires. He is a businessman. He can say anything. Or médecin. Here, the doctorate can be a title and can be the job. Et a, let's say, 40 ans, par exemple. Okay, like the mother. 40, this 40, 40. Ma mère s'appelle Sarah, elle est une femme au foyer, and we said that femme au foyer means doesn't work, Robert Menzel, et a 40 ans. Mon frère s'appelle, say, par exemple, mon frère s'appelle Ali. Il est un élève, he is a student. Il a, par exemple, let's say the student, let's say 10 ans, par exemple. Il a 10 ans. And he is 10. Donc, ma sœur s'appelle, the same thing, I repeat again and again and again and again. You can say something not real. If the name of my sister is, by example, Hala, and I want to say my sister's name is Mariam, as you like. Okay, Mariam. Elle est une élève, she's a student, et a, let's say, disons like the brother. Okay, 10 ans. Quel sport aimes-tu? Ou quel sport tu aimes? J'aime. What sport do you like? Okay, what sport do you like? There is no do because we say the main verb. Aime means verb to like or to love. J'aime, let's say, le foot par exemple, ou le football. Le football, or you can say le foot only. And here, quelle matière scolaire aimes-tu? What matière scolaire, school subject, do you like? J'aime, let's say, par exemple, j'aime le français, j'aime les maths, j'aime les sciences, j'aime le français, j'aime les sciences, j'aime l'anglais, par exemple. Anything you like, as you like. Okay. Another question. Qu'est-ce que tu fais quand tu es libre? Qu'est-ce que tu fais? What do you do? Qu'est-ce que, what, as we said here, they wrote est-ce que to arrange the sentence after que, which means what. Qu'est-ce que tu fais? What do you do? Quand tu es libre. When you are free. What do you do when you are free? When you don't have something to do. Quand je suis libre, when I am free, par exemple, je lis, I read. And it can be je joue, I play. And you can continue after play. Je joue à des jeux vidéo. Des jeux vidéo. Jeux vidéo means video games. And pay attention that video games doesn't have an S here with video. Donc, à l'avenir, qu'est-ce que tu veux être à l'avenir? Qu'est-ce que tu veux être à l'avenir ou devenir à l'avenir? What tu veux, what you want, we started this verb before, to be, if we have two verbs in the same sentence, the first has to be conjugated with the subjective pronoun, the second has to be the same, I like to eat. Okay, I like to eat. We said here eat because of two, I know. But the same point in French, if we have two verbs, the first verb will be conjugated, will be changed according to the subjective pronoun, but the second has to be the same. We never change it, we never cancel anything, and we never add anything. Je veux être, I want to be, à l'avenir. À l'avenir in the future. It can be à l'avenir or au futur. It can be au futur. In the future or à l'avenir, it means in the days to come or the years to come. À l'avenir, je veux être. À l'avenir, je veux être. And you say here, the job you want to be, par exemple, je veux être ingénieur comme mon père. Ingénieur, you can say ingénieur. Engineer means comme mon père. Mon père. Like my dad, par exemple. Or docteur comme ma mère. Doctor like my mom. Like that. Here we said, présente-toi but monologue. It means, here you say your name, je m'appelle. We said, je m'appelle Hani. J'ai, par exemple, 14 ans ou 15 ans. Je suis né. I was born le 5 décembre 2010, 2008, 2012. Je suis algérien. You say here the nationality. Je suis un élève. I'm a student. And you say here the grade. En troisième, en quatrième, en seconde, en première, en terminale. And here you say the color of your class. Violet, par exemple, à l'école internationale d'Al-Orouma. J'habite, and here you choose, j'habite dans un appartement, ou dans une maison, ou dans une villa. 21, this is the number of the building. Rue des Fleurs, Flowers Street, or Road. Quartier Al-Ulayya, in Al-Ulayya, a neighborhood, or district. Riyad en Saudi. Riyad in Saudi Arabia. Ma famille se compose de 5 personnes. My family has 3 people or 3 members or 3 persons. Mon père s'appelle, and you say the name of the dad. Il est the job, and after that the age. Ma mère s'appelle Sarah, elle est une femme au foyer et à 40 ans. Mon frère s'appelle the name of your brother, here the name of the sister and their age. Okay, and I repeat for the last time that you can say the real or irreal personal information as you like. The point is to be able to talk about yourself in French, to speak, to express in French. Comme sport, as sport, j'aime or like sport, j'aime, I like le football ou le basket. Comme matière scolaire, je préfère. Quand like or as school subject, I prefer, and we say it. Quand je suis libre, when I'm free, I, and we say what do we do when we are free. À l'avenir, in the future, je veux être pilote, par exemple. I would like to be pilot or a pilot. Donc, we finished the person information. The person information, the monologue and the dialogue, it will be in the oral exam, and it can be a written question in the final exam. I can say in the final exam, talk about yourself. Présente-toi. Au monologue, sure, it will be the part of the monologue if it comes in the final exam, the written exam, and it can be questions like comment tu t'appelles and you write your name. So it can be questions, and it can be write a paragraph of 40 words to talk about yourself. Number 2 in this session, lis bien ce document, puis réponds aux questions. Then answer these questions. Donc on a un document ici, on va lire ce document, puis on va répondre d'après le texte, on va répondre aux questions. We'll answer the questions according to this text. Here, moi, je m'appelle Hani, je suis un garçon. I am a boy. Je suis syrien. I'm from Syria. J'ai 14 ans. I am 14. Je suis né. I was born. Le samedi, Saturday, 5 or Saint. We can say for 5. We can cancel the Q and the pronunciation. It will be Saint Décembre when the next word is starting with a consonant. But if you pronounce the Q, it will be correct. There is no any problem. 5 or Saint Décembre 2008. Je vais à l'école internationale d'Al-Oroba. Je suis un élève en 4e violet. I'm in grade 8 violet. À l'école, j'ai beaucoup de camarades. I have a lot of camarades. It means colleagues, collègues, or classmates. Camarades means classmates or colleagues. Mon meilleur copain, my best friend. Meilleur means best. Copain means friend, like the word ami. S'appelle Ayham. Il est palestinien. He is from Palestine. J'apprends plusieurs matières à l'école. J'apprends, I learn, plusieurs matières, many subjects in the school, means school subjects. Arabe, français, anglais, sciences, maths, études islamiques, Islamic studies, études sociales, social studies, et dessin. Dessin, it means art. Dessin means drawing, the specific meaning of the word. Dessin, it means drawing, and it can be art, or art plastique, plastic art. Anglais means English, science, science, you know it. Math, always in French, we pronounce it math, and we don't pronounce the H. There is no th in French. And the S, we write S, okay, because it's mathematics, not only mathematic. And études islamiques, we said its meaning. Je suis fort en français. I am fort. For the specific meaning of the word fort means strong. But here in this context, it means I am excellent. I am very good in French. Et faible and weak in math. J'aime l'arabe. I like the Arabic language. Mais je n'aime pas les sciences. But I don't like the science. À l'avenir, in the future, je veux être pilote comme mon père. I would like to be a pilot like my dad. And pay attention when you say the job you want to be in the future or the job of someone else. We don't say an article. We don't say an article before the job. We don't say je veux être un pilote. No, we say je veux être pilote à la fois, at once. But if it's compound, it can be. But let's take the simple way. Donc, I repeat for the pronunciation. Try to repeat after me, please. Moi, je m'appelle Hani. Je suis un garçon. Here we pronounce the S like Z because there is a vowel after it. It can be je suis un garçon, but we say here because of this vowel, we say je suis z. Je suis un garçon. Je suis syrien. The Y here will be pronounced like Hani, like the Y at the end. It will be E, like the letter I in English. Je suis syrien. J'ai 14 ans, je suis né le samedi 5 décembre 2008. Je vais à l'école. The same idea here. The S will be pronounced Z because of the vowel. Je vais à l'école internationale d'Al-Orouba. Je suis un élève en quatrième. 4 means number 4. To get the adjective of 4, let's write it here. Okay, here this is 4. This is 4, means number 4. This is the number. To get the adjective, we cancel this E, then we add E, accent grave, ME. We add these 4 letters to get the adjective. This is 4 means number 4 with E sure. 4 means number 4. Quatrième means fourth. Quatrième means fourth. Okay. Je suis en quatrième violet. À l'école, j'ai beaucoup de camarades. J'ai beaucoup de camarades. Mon meilleur copain s'appelle Ayham, il est palestinien. J'apprends plusieurs matières à l'école. Arabe, français, anglais, sciences, maths, études islamiques. Here we can say the S, études islamiques or études islamiques. Études islamiques, études sociales et dessin. Je suis fort en français et faible en maths. J'aime l'arabe, mais je n'aime pas les sciences. À l'avenir, je veux être pilote comme mon père. Comment s'appelle ce garçon? Pay attention when you answer. You have to write a full sentence. It means here, ce garçon, or instead of ce garçon, you can say il s'appelle, his name is, il s'appelle Hani. Il s'appelle Hani. Pay attention in the final exam, inshallah, one of these comprehensions will be in the final exam. One of the comprehensions that we are studying in the lessons will be in the final exam, inshallah. Donc, quelle est la nationalité de ce garçon? Ce garçon, or it can be, il est, he is, il est, il, and instead of ce garçon, it can be ce garçon, or this boy, or he, which means in French, il. Il est, he is, syrien. We get it from the text. Il est syrien, from here. Je suis syrien. Another question. Comment s'appelle son meilleur ami? What's the name of his best friend? It can be here, son meilleur ami, or il. His best friend, or he, or il. Il s'appelle Ayham. Get it from the text. Quelle est la nationalité de son ami? What the nationality of his friend? His friend Ayham est palestinien. Okay, palestinien, but we say the full sentence first. I forgot. Il est palestinien. Il est palestinien. Donc, combien de matières il étudie à l'école? How many school subjects he studies in the school? Or does he study in the school? Il étudie, he studies, il étudie. And here, let's count. J'apprends beaucoup de matières à l'école. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, he studies 8 subjects. 8 matières. He studies 8 subjects. Donc, en quelle matière il est faible? En quelle matière, in what subject, il est faible, he is weak. Donc, il est faible en... Okay, let's go back. Il est faible en maths. Il est faible en maths. He is weak in math. Another question here. Quelle matière il ne préfère pas? Quelle matière il ne préfère pas? What subject he doesn't prefer? Il ne préfère pas, il ne préfère pas, means he doesn't like. J'aime l'arabe et je n'aime pas les sciences. Pay attention here, we said je n'aime pas. And M, it means like, prefer, like, adore, it's like a synonym. Je n'aime pas les sciences. So here, quelle matière? Il ne préfère pas, il ne préfère pas. Or he doesn't like, he doesn't prefer les sciences. Que fait son père? What does his dad do? Que fait son père? Son père est, and here we said it, pilote. Okay, pilote. Je veux être pilote comme mon père. I'd like to be a pilot like my dad. Son père est pilote. We said pilot because the I in French is E, but it's in English pilot. Okay, but here this one is pilot. And it's with E at the end. Donc, Hani est passable. Passable, it's like he succeeded, but not very well, not even average. Passable, like we say in Arabic, مقبول. It means like 50%, 55%, okay, 59, par exemple. Donc, il est passable en dessin. Il est passable en dessin. Here is le dessin. We didn't say anything about le dessin. Just they said he is good or very good in French and weak in math. He likes the Arabic language or the Arabic subject in the school, and he doesn't like the science. They didn't say anything about the art, so it will be false or not mentioned, pas mentionné. But there is no, there is options, so we say here false. Il est en grade 9, grade 9. He is in grade 9. It's sure false because quatrième means grade 8. Means grade 8. Ce garçon est au collège. This boy is in college. We said before that the word college means middle school. Middle school. Not like college in English. And college in English, which is al-jami'a, it means in French, l'université. Université like university. Or faculté, al-kulliyya. But college in French, it means middle school. Ce garçon est au collège. Yes, sure, he is in the middle school. He is in grade 8. The word high school, okay, lycée. Lycée, it means the high school. The high school, the secondary school. And the primary school, let's write it primaire. Okay, primaire means primary school or elementary school. And maternelle, let's write it. Maternelle. Okay, maternelle means the kindergarten. Ce garçon est au collège, etc. Il n'est pas sociable, he is not sociable. Sociable means like he doesn't like to have friends. Sure, it's false because he said j'ai beaucoup de camarades. I have a lot of I have here a lot of colleagues or a lot of friends, and my best friend is I am. So here he is not sociable. Sure, it's wrong. He is sociable. He likes to have friends and to be in contact with the others. Il apprend chimie. He apprend, we said, verb apprendre. Let's write these verbs. Apprendre. Apprendre means verb to learn. Étudier, study. Étudier means study. Étudier means study. And the word enseigner. Enseigner means teach. Apprendre, learn. Étudier, study. And enseigner means teach. Pay attention to these words. So here, il apprend. He learns. Chimie means chemistry. Sure, false. So not mentioned in the text. Au futur, in the future, il veut devenir. He wants to become. Devenir, verb to become. It's like synonym for verb être, verb to be. He wants to be ingénieur. So it's false. Il veut être pilote. He wants to be pilot. He wants to be pilot here. You're answering according to the text. Son anniversaire, his birth date, okay, or her birthday party, est en juin, is in juin. Juin, it means jaune. It means jaune. No, he is en décembre. Okay, il est en décembre. It's in December, not in June. So this one is false too. Il étudie, he studies anglais, English, sure it's true. Donc ce sont les réponses. These are, or here are the answers. Complète d'après le document. Complete according to the document or the text. Ce texte parle de. Ce texte parle de. Okay, here this text is talking about, or talks about, or speaks about d'un garçon. D'un garçon qui s'appelle. Okay, qui s'appelle. His name is. Qui s'appelle. Okay. Qui s'appelle Hani, and we said here, we are answering from this text. Qui s'appelle Hani, il fête. Fête means celebrate. It can be verb fêter and can be verb célébrer, like this verb. Célébrer means celebrate, and fêter, it means like feasting, okay, or feast. Fête here, it means celebrate or celebrate, like celebrate. It's a synonym. Il fête son, is celebrating son anniversaire. And we said this word here, anniversaire, this word. Here is it. Il fête son anniversaire le 5 décembre, chaque année, every year. Décembre, chaque année, every year. Il a un qui s'appelle Ayham. Il a un ami. It can be an ami, it can be the word ami, like that, or it can be the word copain. Il a un ami or copain. Both are correct. Il a un copain qui s'appelle Ayham. Sa est palestinienne. Sa nationality. We're talking about the nationality of Ayham. Okay, sa nationality, his nationality. Sa nationality is Palestinian. But pay attention, Ayham is a boy. What we are talking about, his nationality. The word nationality is feminine. We said here sa. So we write Palestinian according to the word nationality. Ayham est palestinienne. Il a la nationalité palestinienne. Okay, let's write this here. Ayham est Palestinian here. Ayham est Palestinian. So here we can write it with another way. Let me do something in the sentence. Here. Il a or sa nationalité. Sa nationalité, his nationality est Palestinian. Palestinian. Or we can say another way, it can be like that. Il a la or une, as you like, he has the nationality or the une nationalité Palestinian. Like that. But the en bref, the summary, that according to the word or the noun, we write the word Palestinian, masculine or feminine. According to the word here, nationalité, we said Palestinian. But according to Ayham, we said Palestinian. So here, sa nationalité est palestinienne. Il est en quatrième, violet. He is in grade 8, violet, violet. Okay. Sometimes we can say violet because it's invariable. It's the color. It's a color just pour identifier leur classe. And it can be, if you want to make it with the word the class, it will be violet. But it's not the color of the class, of the walls of the class, or the atmosphere in general, but just violet, it's like ID. It's like ID for the class. So here we write it in the male form. Il a l'apostrophe, il va à l'école. Here, l'apostrophe, école, he's going to the school. École. We can say here, instead of école, we can write collège. But what is the problem? College means middle school. École means school in general. College. But what is the problem? Why we can say here college? Because he said L apostrophe. College, it can be with O, which is AU. We studied this before. AU, it means to the. But L apostrophe because école is starting with a vowel. So here, école is the answer. College can be in the meaning, but it can't be grammatical because of L apostrophe. Okay? If you wanted to use collège, it would be AU instead of L apostrophe. Il est en français. Il est fort. Il est fort, or excellent en français, mais but. Because of but we say here, en maths, we say here, faible. Faible, it means he is weak in math. Ok, comprends bien les questions, écoute le document sonore pour y répondre aux questions. Here we have listening comprehension. We start together reading comprehension, but this is listening comprehension. We have here some questions. Yes, here we have 4 questions. We have the steps are. We start to read and to understand first the questions. After that, we will listen 2 or 3 times maximum. And when we listen, we answer these questions. The answers of the questions will be in order. It means that when we listen, it will be the answer of the first question, after that the second, after that the third, after that the fourth. You will not find the answer of number 4 in the beginning or the answer of number 2 at the end of the listening. No, it will be by order. When you listen the native speaker, you will answer by order. Pay attention that the transcript or the text, he will say, the transcript, he will say it will be at once, not sentence by sentence. Okay, and one of these oral comprehensions will be in the oral exam of the trimester. Pay attention, one of them, it will be seen. The exam will be seen. One of these comprehensions will be in the final exam. And then the oral exam, I mean, of the at the end of the trimester of the or of the semester. So here, and after we listen to this oral comprehension, we will go to take a look on the transcript. Here, let's understand the questions. Vous entendez ce message sur votre répondeur. Laurine, the name of a girl, vous invite, invites you à une fête, to a party, and sometimes it can be Eid, au cinéma, or en concert. Concert. It's a musical party. À quelle heure, at what time, or what the hour, et le rendezvous. Rendezvous, it means the appointment of that party. And sometimes it can be if we are going together to watch a match or stade in the stadium. It can be the match starts at 8, but we meet each other, me and my friends, at 7, par exemple, in front of the stadium. This is the meeting before the beginning of the match. It will be rendezvous. It will be we meet each other, we pick ourselves up. This is rendezvous. Okay, and la rencontre is another thing. So here, rendezvous, it means like appointment of this occasion, sure. Donc we are talking about the hour. So here, à quelle heure, we need an hour. So when we listen, we concentrate on the hour. Que devez-vous apporter? Que, what should we bring? Que devez-vous apporter? Et il faut faire attention qu'il y ait une différence culturelle entre nous et eux. There is a difference in the cultural difference between us and them. Why? Because when we invite, as Arabic people, when we invite someone, we bring everything in the party or in this occasion, and just when it's a shame, okay, if you bring something like, especially from the food or drink or like that, sometimes, okay, we bring a gift, or almost we bring a gift, but in their culture, if this is my birthday party, I can invite my friends, and I can tell them or ask them to bring things like, Muhammad, I invite you to my birthday party, bring with you some soda. And you, Ahmed, I invite you to my birthday, bring with you seeds. And you bring with you chips. No, it's not in our culture like that, but in their culture, it's normal. It can be, they can invite the others to a party and ask them to bring something to eat or to drink with them. but it can't be in our traditions, sure. Que devez-vous apporter aussi? What should we bring too? So here we have these questions. We'll listen. We have here the 4 questions. We will listen 2 times.
3,
Coucou, c'est Laurine. Je fais une fête pour mon anniversaire vendredi soir. Mes parents vont au cinéma. La maison est libre. Ça commence à 19h. Tu peux apporter une boisson? Je vais préparer des pizzas. Ah oui, et n'oublie pas de prendre un peu de musique. À vendredi?
The second
exercice 3,
Coucou, c'est Laurine. Je fais une fête pour mon anniversaire vendredi soir. Mes parents vont au cinéma. La maison est libre. Ça commence à 19h. Tu peux apporter une boisson? Je vais préparer des pizzas. Ah oui, et n'oublie pas de prendre un peu de musique. À vendredi?
Pay attention that we have here a confusing part. She said something in number 3. Okay, let's say here she said, Laurine, je vous invite à une fête. So here she said à une fête. So the answer is A. The first one is A. Je vous invite à une fête. À quelle heure est le rendez-vous? It's à 19h. 19h, it means 19. And here in this listening, we don't need to write a full sentence. À 19h. 19, it means 7 p.m. And here she said, que devez-vous apporter? She said une boisson. Une boisson, she said une boisson. Boisson means a drink. Okay? She said une boisson. Here is boisson means a drink. And this one is une tarte, or des gâteaux as you like to say, and here une pizza. She said pizza, but she said that she will do a pizza. But the question is, que devez-vous apporter? What should you bring? What should you bring? You should bring une boisson, a drink, and the girl will do a pizza at home. And here this one, que devez-vous apporter aussi? She said un peu de musique. Un peu de musique. Un peu de musique. Un peu de musique. Some music. Okay, we can write a full sentence, but no need to write a full sentence. Okay. Here the transcript. Here the transcript at the end. Pay attention, we'll listen. Here's it. Let's listen and explain it.
exercice 3,
Coucou, c'est Laurine. Je fais une fête pour mon anniversaire vendredi soir. Mes parents vont au cinéma. La maison est libre. Ça commence à 19h. Tu peux apporter une boisson? Je vais préparer des pizzas. Ah oui, et n'oublie pas de prendre un peu de musique. À vendredi?
Okay, coucou means like my dear, or it means honey sometimes. C'est Laurine. This is Laurine. Laurine is talking. Je fais une fête. I do a party means I'm organizing a party pour mon anniversaire. For my birthday party. For my birthday. Vendredi soir. Friday evening. Friday evening. Mes parents, my parents, vont au cinéma. Are you going to the cinema? La maison est libre. There is no anyone in the house. My house is free. Ça commence à 19h. It starts at 19. 19, it's 7 p.m. À 7h du soir. Tu peux apporter, you can bring une boisson. You can bring une boisson here. Que devez-vous apporter? Une boisson, a drink. Je vais préparer des pizzas. I will prepare des pizzas. It means pizza. She will prepare pizza. Not to bring it from outside. Ah oui, et n'oublie pas, and don't forget de prendre un peu de musique. Don't forget de prendre, it means like here in this context, to bring un peu, some, or un peu, the literal meaning of un peu de, some of, okay, or a little bit of. Musique means music. À vendredi, when we say before any appointment, means see you at this date, or this timing. À vendredi, see you Friday, see you Friday. So here we finish this part. We have here some vocabulary. Monsieur, mais, messieurs, the plural, madame, mesdames, a, the preposition, il a, here a verb. Aujourd'hui, maintenant, or maintenant. We have 3 pronunciations for this word as you like. Maintenant, or maintenant. Les parents, les enfants, un fils, une fille, un bébé, mon copain, mon ami intime, mon camarade, un garçon est ou. The same pronunciation, pay attention, but here with accent means where, and this one is or. These questions, it can be in the oral exam. I can ask you, quel temps fait-il? What is the weather? Or quelle saison aimes-tu? What season do you like? Or in quelle saison es-tu? Or sommes-nous? In what season we are? So pay attention, we can ask about the season, we can ask about the weather. Okay? So pay attention to this point. It can be in the written exam, in the final exam too. I can ask you this question and you have to answer with one of these answers or options as you like. Au printemps, in the spring, il fait beau. It's nice. Here, il fait, it means it's or the weather is, and it's an expression. Beau means nice. The literal meaning of beau is beautiful. But here, with the weather, it means nice. Il y a du vent frais. Il y a, there is or there are, du vent, il y a some. Vent means wind. Frais, it means a fresh wind. It means the nice wind or the not the bad one. En été, in summer, il fait chaud. It's hot. The weather is hot. Il y a du soleil. There is sun. And when I say the translation, sometimes I say it literally. But the meaning in English can be it's sunny. It's sunny. And this one here, il y a du vent frais. It's windy. Okay, it's a little bit windy. So here I say just the literal meaning of the words, of each word in French. En hiver, en winter, il fait froid. It's cold. Il pleut. It's raining or it's rainy. And pay attention, I said many times that there is no present continuous. It rains or it's raining, it's the same thing in French. Il pleut, it means in English. It rains or it's raining. Pleuvieux, it means rainy, but I didn't write it. Il neige. Pay attention that these verbs comes only with il. And it means here, refers to the sky. Le ciel means the sky, but it's not in our religion. Pay attention to this point. Il, it means he or it. It refers to the sky. But in our religion, in our thoughts, في ديننا, that السماء تمطر ولا تمطر. تمطر بأمر الله سبحانه وتعالى. Okay, the sky doesn't rain طبعا من عند نفسها. Il neige, it's snowing. Neige, it's snowing. Il gèle, it's freezing. Okay, or frozen. Il gèle. En automne, il fait mauvais. In autumn, it's bad, the weather is bad. Les feuilles, the leaves, des arbres, of the trees, tombe, means fall down. Fall down. And here, this question, qu'est-ce que tu manges? What do you eat? We have here some dishes. Je mange de la viande, meat, the meat. And this is the halal meat because we have the word jambon, it means the pig meat. Du poulet, it means a chicken. Du steak, the steak that we know. Beefsteak. Du poisson, fish. Des frites, French fries. Des desserts, or sweets, like cake or gâteau. Mon petit déjeuner, my breakfast. Mon déjeuner, my lunch. Mon goûter, my snacks meal between lunch and dinner. Mon dîner, my dinner. So this is the end of this sheet number 6. We have number 7 and number 8, and then we finish the program. Study well, study hard, take it as a language. This is a chance to speak French with the English that you already speak. Okay, don't forget the simple sentence. It's the key to understand the French and even the English. Okay, if you understand this well, so you can say and you can understand any sentence in French. I have very good luck for you and have a nice day. Ayez une bonne journée. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.